Hi, welcome back to Jada Souls. It's me, your resident engineer, Jada, and I've got a quick video for you today. I enjoyed the Reddit video quite a bit, but I can't think of any questions to ask any fellow engineers. So instead, I'm going to go on r/engineering because I'm completely nerdy and I probably will laugh at some of these jokes as cringy as they are. So sit back, let's have fun together. Oh, I've seen this like format before. So we've got diesel engine with the issues, which are probably heat, friction, noise, vibration, parasitic losses, and the drips. Useful work goes to wheels. You see, I don't actually use diesel for a lot of reasons. First thing, I'm in the UK, so getting into London requires a charge if you own a diesel vehicle. So that is one reason why I don't own a diesel car. Then just secondly, I only own petrol cars, petrol hybrids as well, and I've had a really good run. Touch wood, I got a wooden door over there. And frankly, it feels like it's a really bad idea. Obviously, diesel engines are really powerful. I just need to drive to work. I don't need to go Mach 15 down the highway. So, frankly, petrol works for me. But for this work, parasitic losses feels like an overstatement. But like I said, I never owned a diesel vehicle in my life. So, yeah, okay. I found it's got another one. A guy's 3D printer. Oh my God. So, I put the pictures on the side. But essentially, this guy has duct taped his way into 3D printing and I don't know, duct tape is pretty strong, you know what I mean? But like a casing will do. I kind of want to believe it doesn't work. Let's check some of the comments. Duct tape is great for an emergency, but when you use it like this, it's just an indicator of poor planning. There is no planning. I think that's probably the best way to describe an engineer. We just kind of do it. No, we do plan. Trust me, we do plan, but sometimes it doesn't always work. What else? It would never work. You didn't have duct tape. I agree. And then people are asking for validation, in which he sends some. As I'm recording, I can't see it, but if the man was confident enough to try and send a link, I'm hoping it worked because I'll be really interested to see if it works. The Roomba, the Roomba with a blade, the Roomba with shelves, the Roomba with a printer, the Roomba with plow, the Roomba with legs. You know what? They're all Roombas. I'm pretty certain we all know what Roomba is, the vacuum cleaner. And what it's worth, I can't think of any other robot that's been kind of out there domestically. All these robots are amazing at what they do, but they all just go backwards and forwards, which is like, you're going to take our jobs. We're in trouble. But what it's worth, let's check some of the comments. I always enjoy reading the comments. They make everything a lot more fun. That's not a plow or a tractor, that's a planter. Damn, Jeremy's an engineer, not a farmer. That's it. And we don't know everything. We just kind of assume we know and then play it like we're right because we have to feel like it in order to do our jobs. I wonder what our next Roomba will be. I guess we got Roomba that flies, kind of. Hot air balloons, kick ass. Are they safe? Not really. Can you stop if you don't like it? Think again. But can you steer? Listen, don't bring that negative energy into this wicker basket, okay? I don't like this phone. You know what? That is so true. I don't actually know how air balloons work. I have a good idea in terms of the lifting and the lowering and whatnot, but like steering, that kind of stuff, you can tell me airy, but I will find it so hard to imagine it. But yeah, it's just humans. We're so weird. We're just like, what if we just sat in the basket, build a balloon with fire, hope it doesn't explode? And I'm pretty certain that will lift us up higher than ever to sub-zero conditions and it'll be fine. We just love to endanger ourselves as humans. But it makes life fun, so no complaints there. Libya invested in 100 billion in OpenAI in order for OpenAI to buy more NVIDIA chips. Yeah, just the endless cycle of whatever the heck this is. I don't exactly know what's going on with NVIDIA and OpenAI, but let's be honest, every single company is trying to use AI for something. And it's just like, let's just make this on the cycle of whatever this is. We'll just keep recycling that 1 billion in hopes that it will turn into 2 billion. Oh, sorry, 200 billion in one point. If it works, don't touch it. And it is quite literally the scariest power setup I've ever seen. No, that is actually, yeah, don't touch it. Like at all, maybe shut it down. I really am very skeptical when it comes to using electricity. I don't want to hurt myself or others or make explosions, even though I do work with machines and being able to, handle them, everything. It's just scary. Yeah, don't touch it. Simple as really. But then again, I've had so many instances where parts that come out of a machine And the measuring setup is a bit shady, but it works. It's kind of validated. And frankly, if you touch the setup that I spent literally half a day setting up, I will rad at you. Yes, the Excalibur. I want this on my desk so badly right now. So, for those of you who don't know, this is actually a vernier caliper, which is a measuring device we use to measure the width or internals because there's no sticky points at the end. We use it in position measuring. So anything that needs to be within like maybe tens of microns in limit, we would use this. Or if you're just trying to figure out the depth or something, oh yeah, we do depth as well. It's just a nice play of words, and I actually really want it. I actually really love novelty things, and it's really smart. I'm going to save this for later. All right, and that's all I have for you today. If you want to see more Reddit stuff, or if you want to see more of the informative videos that I make, please comment below. And also like and subscribe for more of my videos. I post weekly, so I'm trying very, very hard. But have a good rest of the day.